This is Reality Check with Rios. We got a special guest. We got Just Rock in the building.
So happy to be
Thank
here.
you for being here. I appreciate you. Just Rock. Amazing. The woman behind the photos, the woman behind the coffee table books, the everything that you're doing, part of exhibitions, part of galleries. Curators are calling you. How are you doing? And let's introduce you to the people first off.
I'm good. I'm amazing. Tiffany. Everyone knows me as Just Rock. I've been shooting for about 15 years, 16, 17 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, I started in like 2009. So yeah, but been shooting before that. You know, I was a kid in high school with the camera and stuff like that. Yeah.
Did you ever imagine that you would be doing the things that you're doing now?
Never. I wanted to be a part of hip hop in some capacity. I think as a kid, you kind of see the girls in the videos, like the video vixens, and I thought that was like the only thing that we could do if we weren't singing ourselves or performing ourselves. I didn't know what was possible, but I knew I wanted to be a part of it in some way. I wanted to touch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Being a photographer, well, I'm saying photographer, but do you consider yourself more than a photographer, like a hip-hop documentarian? I think I've heard you say.
Yeah.
Like you're documenting things as they happen. Yeah, you're snapping photos and getting shots, but the way that you do it is like a documentation throughout the timeline of the event.
Well, actually, my mentor, well, I call him my mentor, Chi, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
He's the one that kind of gave me that moniker. Like, he was like, well, you're more of a hip-hop documentarian because you shoot very candid images. They're not really posed. They're not really planned. He was like, you're a lot like me in that regard. It's not stylized. It's not, you're capturing people in their natural, element.
Yeah.
You're pulling them to studio sessions and just seeing what you can do with the space that you're in. So he was like, you're documenting hip hop in its current state. He's like, I see a lot of myself in you. And he was like, it's rare and you're a woman in the space. So he's the one that was like, you're more of a hip hop documentarian. It's very niche, but that's more so what you are instead of like a photographer for hire. He did not want me to be known as a photographer for hire.
Okay.
Yeah.
And since you've been doing documenting hip hop for as long as you have you noticed changes in the industry or in hip hop? Are you getting to see the difference in hip hop where it is now? And is that something that you're going to touch on like through your photography? Like this era.
Well, it's interesting because I've been very blessed to come in when I did, which was like 2009, 2010, which was like the start of like the blog era, is what they call it.
Yeah.
So it was the start of like TDE, and then you got to see the other coast kind of kick off. You had like ASAP Mob was happening at the same time, and then you had Nipsey Hussle and Dom Kennedy, and you had everything that was happening here in Los Angeles, and you had Jason, like Problem. You had all that stuff happening simultaneously. So I did get to watch that. I got to see the rise of everyone and was a part of it, went to the shows where tickets was $10. Right. So it was great to see it. And then there was this slump for a second, and then you got to see it go back up. So it's been amazing to witness it. But then I'm also still in this sweet spot of, well, I know who, Baby Stones were.
Yeah.
Like I had younger people that I was shooting, and I was always very much so on the cusp of whatever was happening next. I always had younger artists that were introducing me to other younger artists. So I was there for the O3 Greedo and the G Perico and the, when that was all taking off, like I was able to witness that and have a front seat to that. So when I started shooting them, they weren't, popping yet. They were kind of bubbling, but they weren't who they are today. So I was always very much so aware of what could be for the next thing. And I was very blessed in that. But I always credit that just having good taste, taste in music. But it's been awesome to watch it and witness it. But you do see the differences in people because people aren't so hyper-focused on, let's say, radio.
Okay.
Labels. The budgets are different. Shooting music videos. The whole scope of it does look different.
Yeah.
The landscape, I should say, looks different. We call it like big budget rap. Like Tyler, the Creator, is like big budget rap. He has thoughts and ideas and concepts, and it's huge. And then you have the people that's like, who got a videographer? The running guns. Like there's these dramatic differences in the landscape now. So it's been interesting to see it, but I still love it.
Because it's your passion?
Yeah.
It's your passion, it's your purpose. Like, you found what you love. Mm-hmm. And I think that's really amazing. Well, let's talk about how it started. Like, how did you get into photography, or what sparked that love and wanting to go into that direction?
Well, like with me, I love like the civil rights images as a kid, right?
Okay.
So like the Gordon Parks images, you have these things that are just seared into your brain as a kid, and just magazines and stuff. Vibe magazine, you just kind of flip through and you're like, oh, this is so awesome. It's just things kind of ignite these feelings inside of you, but you don't know how to start doing something. You just do what you do, you know? So I was like, well, I love taking pictures naturally. We just take pictures. But me and my friend CeCe, we would always go on these walks, and we were like, well, we love being in studios. We would randomly end up in people's studios. People just wanted us around. And she was
Music
like,
studios.
Music
Okay.
studios, yeah. They would just want us to be around, and we just love the sound. And we would always talk about like Ain't No Fun is like a really great song, right?
Yeah.
Like everybody loves that song. It's a classic song. But it was like, imagine being in that studio when they were making that song. Who wouldn't want to be in that studio session? So we had this thing about just wanting to be around and just like loving it, but we don't ever want to be one of those women that were like purposeless. Like we're just around as like ornaments.
Yeah.
You know, we just wanted to have a purpose. And I'm like, well, I'm always just taking pictures just because we already go to concerts. We're spending time around the music. We know people. Like, I'm going to buy a camera with my tax return. And she was like, well, I'm going to buy something. I'm going to record stuff too. She was like, I'm going to shoot video. And I'm like, all right. So she bought this
Tiffany
thing.
and CeCe.
I swear, this is exactly, we were on a walk because we used to work out together.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm gonna buy a bloggy. I'm gonna buy this little bloggy thing because we can record a video with that. And I'm gonna record the video and you take the pictures. And I was like, all right. And we like really ran with this concept. I'm on Twitter talking shit. We're talking to Jason. We're talking to Problem at the time. I'm talking shit to him. I pull up on him. We became cool. He was like, you do photography? I was like, yep, sure do. Sure do. And then every day, I was with him every day, and we would just be taking pictures. And then we did our 10,000 hours that way. We were just taking pictures of him in Diamond Lane and every club, every event, every concert. We were just there every day. And that's like how I got started, which sounds crazy to some people because they're like, you just started taking pictures and your jump off was Problem. Like that's how you started.
That's how you started with Problem. Like that's crazy. Like the timing of things. Like I don't want to say luck of the draw, but everything happens for a reason. Like the timing of your interest, like, and also self-awareness. Like I'm not just gonna be here.
No.
Like that's not. I don't feel comfortable in that energy. I want to be adding value to the team. And you and CeCe doing that. She went videography, you went photography lane. What were some of the issues or some of the hardships that you guys went through in the beginning, or learning, maybe bumping your head against the wall and figuring this shit out? Because I know it wasn't just top tier from the beginning, because now you're just this bomb-ass photographer.
No, we were trash. We were hot trash. My photos were garbage. You're so funny because people will post their work from back then, I'm like, ugh, I hate looking back. It's so trash. I have to fix them.
Yeah.
Because I don't even like looking at them because I'm like, what was I doing? Why is everything so contrast? There's so much contrast. Like, they just look terrible. And the bloggy thing that CeCe was using is like, imagine the worst iPhone you could think of.
Okay.
And that's what the bloggy was. And it's so funny because Jason actually just put out a video not too long ago, and he clipped a lot of the Just Rock footage and used it. And it's from CeCe's bloggy. And I'm like, oh, the quality is so terrible. But I don't have the original, clips. We can't do anything, but, it's from YouTube. So there's nothing we could do about it. But it's one of those things where it's like, looking back, you just see how far you've come.
Yeah.
Because we were trash. Like, oh my God, the work was awful. But it was mostly that, just sitting down and editing my awful photos. Even back then, it would be hours of editing. So I was like, what was I doing? Like, they're just so trash.
But that's the beauty in it, is like jumping off the porch.
Yeah.
And not being worried about the product. Like, I'm going to get better.
Yeah.
But I'm going to make the effort in this process to get better, and I'm gonna put my shit out there to be judged, whatever.
Yeah.
Or having the lack of awareness of what people's perspective of is.
Well,
like, who cares?
When we started, there was no Instagram. That's how early it was.
Okay.
So we would do what we do, and then we would post our work on Twitter. So you would just see like Twitter. When we would overdose, we were at the concert, and here's your photos. Like, we were just shooting them to the artists from Twitter. So it was kind of interesting just to see how we were thinking about things even back then. Was like, well, we want to put our work out. it wasn't the best, but we want people to see it, and we just didn't really care. This is what we're doing, and we want people to know our names for doing this thing.
Yeah.
And we also like started making the shirts. We had merch back then because we wanted, if you saw us, we wanted you to see the cameras, but we also wanted you to see our names. So we started wearing merch immediately.
Yeah.
Like you would see Just Rock, big letters,
Yeah.
like impact font. It was super basic. I still wear them to this day. Like you're gonna know it's me pulling up like every time. But we made so many mistakes. We spent so much money. I got my car repossessed during that time.
Oh,
like
man.
I financially was irresponsible. Like, oh, sorry.
That's okay. AC the producer, I see.
But yeah, we made a lot of mistakes. Financially, we were irresponsible. We didn't sleep. So many sleepless nights. Like I would go to work straight, no sleep, doing BTS all night. We just wanted to be there and like make it work. But yeah, that was like
That was your battle wounds. That was your bumps and bruises to get to where you are. And I think it's, if more people took on that outlook of like, okay, I don't want to just be here. How do I add back into the bucket? What can I do? Okay, well, nobody's taking pictures, or nobody is managing, or nobody's making these calls, or nobody's doing this. How can I fit those roles?
yeah.
I love that about what you and CeCe did. You saw opening and you guys went after it.
Fully 100%. And there was no other females that were even doing it for real. Like us, it was just us. There was Gavin, who now runs Supervision, and his brother. There were like a couple other people that no matter what concerts,
Is he
whatever
on
show-
Slauson now? Gavin? Is he on
Yeah.
Supervision?
Yeah.
I think he was on, before Slauson, he was on Fairfax.
I want to say something like that.
Yeah, he has hats and all kinds of shit. Yeah,
Supervision.
clothing line.
Yeah. I
He's
know
dope.
him. I know him for Just Be Cool.
Yeah, Just Be Cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Gavin
how we
is
know
dope.
him. Him and his brother. It would be, and they had their cameras, and they were Just Be Cool hoodies, and we would see them all the time. That's who I remember seeing out. So when people be talking about like, oh, I've been doing this for a minute, I'm like, for real?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I've been doing it for a
And I
minute
haven't
for
seen
real.
you. I didn't see you back there.
Because I know who's been doing it for real. Him, Easy. Easy gave me my first press pass. Like, it was a Dom Kennedy show, and he was like, you and CeCe want to pull up tonight? I got a press pass for you. I was like, stop, don't play with me.
Don't play.
And he got me my first press pass. Like, there's people that helped along the way that kept me thinking like, no, I'm supposed to be here. 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 You have a lot of self-doubt, but there were people that kept reinforcing it.
Yeah.
But it was a push. Like, there's a lot. Like I said, my car got repossessed. I was really irresponsible. We went through a lot of peaks and valleys, but there's always these one-offs and reminders that, no, you're supposed to be here. Like, when you need it the most, there's little things that happen. So
Like life is leading you. Like you're being receptive to the messages, the ideas, the things that are coming your way. Like, I'm going to move point A, point B, like, and look at where we are now.
yeah.
Even having access to those spaces, right? Like artists wanting you there. They have to trust you.
Yeah.
And you have to operate in a certain way that they want you around. How did you navigate that space?
It's tricky. It's tricky because as a woman, you know, you have to deal with people either finding you attractive, and then the way that I shoot, I tend to just talk, like how I'm talking to you, I just talk. So people kind of tend to let their guard down. Men tend to confuse that a little bit for, oh, she's interested in me. She's talking to me. Oh, she's making eye contact with me. She must want me. And the lines get very blurred in those spaces. But like, I don't hypersexualize myself. I usually am very covered up when I come around. I'm usually by myself when I'm around. So I'm always trying to be very cognizant and aware of myself and how I show up and how I present. Like, if I carry myself with respect, people will treat me with respect. And that's usually what happens. You know, even if someone thinks that they like me, it's like, they don't usually say anything out of pocket. It's never inappropriate. No one ever corners me, or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's never that. And I don't put myself in positions to be disrespected in any capacity. But it's complicated to like navigate the space. It gets hard because then you'll leave and then you'll get the text, or you'll get the, oh, you look really pretty tonight, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get that, but it's all about how you carry yourself.
So when those lines do get blurred, or if somebody does, not necessarily step out of line, but gets beside themselves or gets the wrong message, how do you course correct? Like, are you careful in that navigation? Like, hey, this is that, or
I personally am, because I understand male fragility. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no disrespect, but men are really emotional.
Yeah.
And you don't want to like I'm never like just mean, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always give people grace and stuff like that. I'm just really gentle.
Yeah.
You know?
Dejanay, AC is at the,
I'm always just really gentle with people, and like, yeah, I'm not really interested, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just always really, I can spin out.
Yeah, you seem to be like
really
you handle
spin
with
out.
care. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't want you to feel bad about this, you know what I mean? But this is what it is. I'm in a professional position here, and this is not what it's about.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be a rude thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It could
I
be
usually
like,
open the door for a different conversation. Like, just because we had a cool conversation and you enjoy being around me doesn't necessarily mean you like me.
yeah.
Because that's a whole other conversation. A lot of people don't realize that they don't have conversations with women, just in general. Outside of, I'm interested in you, I want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? They don't realize they don't even really talk to women for real without it being something more to it.
Right, wanting something. And you know it's wanted. You know, like, I was just talking to my fellas, my guys, about how there needs to be more communication between men and women. And I have a podcast, Imperfect Perspective, with the girls, Javonda and Onion, and we were talking about that because somebody was like, oh, you know, you guys get dressed for men. And they're like, no, that's not why we get dressed or look nice. We want to look nice for ourselves, but we fall into this place where people get beside themselves and think they're more important than what they are. Like, no, like, I'm not doing this for you. And why would you even take that position?
Right.
Like, what about you makes you feel that I'm doing this for you?
Right.
And I feel that has to be corrected, course correction, through conversation. Start having relationships with women that are non-sexual, that is literally you trying to be around this sister because you want her to win, she wants you to win, and we're building together outside of the bedroom.
Right.
And just because you think that way doesn't mean we're thinking that way.
Right.
And it gives like a bad look for a lot of men. And I hate to say that late in life, at the age I am, I'm seeing the real value of those relationships.
Yeah.
Because women protect and speak up for you in a different way.
Very much so.
So I want to say thank you to that. What do you have to say about that? What do you think about that?
No, I actually think that's really interesting because I have a conversation with my homeboy that I've known since, I always say since before he got big.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you guys hit that growth spurt.
Yeah.
But I've been knowing him since high school, and me and him have conversations about that because I find it really ignorant when I hear men and women have that conversation about, like, men and women can't be friends. Men and women, I'm like, why not? Some of my best relationships in life are with the opposite sex.
Yeah.
Some of the closest people in my life are with the opposite sex because I can just have dialogue with them. It doesn't have to be this thing. Now, some of them, did I have to teach them? Like, it's okay. You don't have to try to possess me.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, I've had to have that conversation, that heart to heart. Like, you'll mess around and ruin our friendship trying to be with me. I will destroy you. I'm not the girl for you. I know this about myself. I know this about you.
Yeah.
We're not meant to be, and that's okay. But let me teach you about these assets because you don't know shit about stocks, and I do. Learn from me. I'm an asset. I'm not trying to hurt you. And the thing about it is like, I've also, you know, I do the photography and things like that. I'm not ashamed to say it. I've always had like a regular job. So at the end of the day, you can't really do much for me.
Right.
So I can help you. I can show you things. I can teach you things and vice versa. Honor those relationships. Nurture those friendships. Talk to the women in your life because we can make you a better man. It's not you're being a better man for me. I can just make you a better man.
For who your person is going to be.
For whoever.
Yeah. For whoever your person is in the future, we're working on shit together. And it doesn't have to be this.
Exactly.
Release yourself from this small life. Release yourself from this very small endeavor that you're trying to go on. Like this is nothing. Control.
I just posted about this too because people always post about Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston. It's so random. It's so random. But
Bodyguard.
Yeah, because he spoke at her funeral and was like, I'll always love you forever or something like that, or you'll be my soulmate forever or something like that. And people always do this thing like, could you imagine if they ended up together? I'm like, here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
Kevin Costner is from Compton, sure. But at the end of the day, I don't think that he meant in a romantic way. I think he probably saw something in her and they bonded. Like there was maybe like a soul thing that they had.
Yeah.
And he just really enjoyed her because the rumor has it Whitney did that to everybody.
Oh,
she had an
really?
assistant that was in love with her. Her and Bobby had this thing. They were in love with each other. And
She was just that energy or
just
that spirit.
magnetic.
Yeah.
So it doesn't necessarily mean that they would have ended up together. It was probably like, that's my friend for life.
Yeah.
But people on the internet would be like, what if they just ended up together? I'm like, why do you guys have such a narrow view of like male and female dynamics that these people just have to be together? That it doesn't have to be that. I shoot artists and people's girlfriends will hit me up and be like, oh, well, why she has such and such boyfriend on her page? And I'm like, first of all, I'm a photographer. Second of all, this is like my friend for real.
Yeah.
My friend.
Who I've known before you've been in the picture.
Like, but you're asking the wrong question. Like, because your mind only works in one way. I don't know who needs to talk to you about that, but you should probably look into that.
Yeah, because it's coming from a place of insecurity.
Exactly. And I'm not the one that's gonna make you feel secure. I'm not the one to teach you that.
I'm not your mom.
Right. Like, I'm a very secure person. I'm constantly around people that are very secure in who they are. Like, my hands are tied. I could tell you anything. It wouldn't make a difference. You're going to have insecure feelings about these people. Like,
The fact that you're asking that question and I'm a photographer really should let you know how far away you are from being healthy.
and this is why I don't engage. Because I'm like, you went down the list of people that are on my page, and this is what you landed on. Is the one person that you're familiar with, and this is the question that you want to ask. I'm not here to make you feel better about this situation. Your situation is really flawed, but I'm not going to make you feel better about your situation.
Yeah, it's not my place. You were talking about being an asset or helping people see the asset, see the value. Let's build here. Have the men or women, whoever, have they been receptive of that information, or have they rejected the information?
You know, yes. For the most part, yes. I think us as Black people are really hungry for the knowledge. We really are, but there's a lot of stuff that I know for a fact we weren't taught. So we're all starting from like ground zero with a lot of this.
Yeah.
But no one's ever been like, shut up, nigga, you don't know what you're talking about. It's never that. They're always like, oh, okay, I never even thought about that. I taught the gang members like, okay, you get street money, that's cool, but what are you about to do?
Yeah.
You about to do this forever? Because is your jewelry, is there any insurance on it? Have you ever got it appraised? Because you probably gonna die for it. So maybe like, you got kids? You got life insurance? Like, I talk to everybody the same way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care who you are. It don't even matter to me. Like, I just want us to be good and think about like evolving and progressing. But they're always receptive to it. Even the gang members, they don't care. It isn't like, they just want someone to talk to them.
Yeah. Like, oh shit, you care about my well-being. You want me to be in a better position. Where do you think that comes from in you? Like, was that something that was nourished by your parents or family members to where you want the best for somebody? Did you get somebody who wanted the best in you and you're like, that's how you need to be? You need to help people win, because that's not an attribute that everybody has.
Well, I do come from a loving home.
And that's a very selfless act.
I do come from a loving home. My mom and dad are still together, but I care about my people. I care about Black people.
Yeah.
And I don't like excuses. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long do we get to be like, Whitey got the foot on our neck type shit? Like, I'm not for excuses. Like, what are we about to do?
We got the answers now. We have Google. We have everything.
You have no excuse. We're walking around with computers in our fucking pockets. So how long do we get to like rely on that? Is that a forever thing? Or 'cause I feel like we're honestly the last generation of people that can honestly say, I didn't know. Anything past this point, you're lazy.
Yeah.
I'm on your head. You're lazy. That's a choice. You didn't know. But at the end of the day, like, it's my people. I want my people to thrive. I don't ever want us to be caught up. I really don't. I hate to see like us be the way that we are. I don't like the rhetoric. I don't like propaganda.
Yeah.
I don't like the statistics.
The narrative spinning.
I feel like a lot of us had opportunities. I feel like our parents' generation tried really hard. I feel like my grandparents' generation tried really hard. I felt like civil rights mattered. And I feel like recently they've walked it back. But I feel like a lot of it, feel like we gave it to him. Mm-hmm. If I'm being honest.
Speak about it.
I feel like we gave it to him. I feel like a lot of people got rich, and a lot of people just kind of was like, oh, well, I did my part. My family's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, what do you do? Do you really be talking to people? Do you really tell people, like, you know, we could have solved a lot of like generational issues if we all had life insurance, because Rockefeller, that's how his family was able to sustain, was like life insurance.
Right. And reaching back enough to the people that look like you, that you love them how you love yourself. Mm-hmm. Like the way that you want to be good in life, the way that you want to succeed, you need to extend that love to your people, to your community. Yeah, we may do things that you don't like or this and that, but it's not going to change without effort. Mm-hmm. Like, we could want change, we could say this and that, but if there's no effort there, if we see what's wrong and we're not calling each other out on it to be accountable for our own actions, yeah, we're just going to be excuse building. Mm-hmm. We're just going to build a house of excuses. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not taking anything away from what has happened and what we're going through or whatever, but now's the time to go ahead and lock arms and say, okay, time to build from ground up.
Right. We're
building from here. But saying that and noticing that and speaking to it is the steps. Mm-hmm. Like, okay, that's all gravy, that's cool and all, but what you about to do?
Right.
Just talking a problem about Jason Martin, going from problem to Jason Martin. Yeah. And I'm like, you're the solution now.
Yeah.
Like, he knows he's the solution. He's seeing things that we need to fix and things that need to be given some attention.
Yeah.
So you saying that, it's just putting me in a good place. Like, even talking to Mike and Keys, we're talking about shit. Mm-hmm. It's like we're all now very aware of our status as a people.
Yeah.
And we have to look that shit in the mirror and be like, nah, I don't like this.
Yeah, 100%. And just not even be like, well, I'm one person. I can't affect no change. I'm one person. I don't even have kids. Why am I even thinking about the future? Mm-hmm. I'm still going to think about my people.
Right.
It's still a part of me. Mm-hmm. My grandparents didn't know I was going to exist. My great-grandparents didn't know I was going to exist. They had no idea that I was going to come down the pipeline one day, but they still did everything they did, and I'm still here.
For your benefit, so you could be in a better place.
You just do what you do. It has nothing to do with just you. It's all of us collectively. It's all of us. I just don't want to ever look back and be like, well, I was trash and oh well.
Yeah, like, I didn't do my part. It's all good though.
I went to work every day. I went home every day, and that was it. I did my thing. I did the thing. Like, no. Like, if I could sit and talk with my folks, and I know certain people walk a certain path and they live a certain lifestyle, I'm gonna talk to them about like bettering themselves and their community and their surrounding area, and like, okay, but what part do you play and what role do you play, and like, what are you doing to make it better? And yeah, I be having like real nigga conversations, and this is not even, I'm not even of that world. That's the crazy part. Mm-hmm. My family is like, my dad's from New York, my mother's from Colorado. I was born in Seattle. Like, my parents didn't know shit about gang banging and nothing like that when we moved here, like in the 90s. Like, I moved here in 1990 or something like that. Like, they didn't know nothing about gang banging. My dad was like, what's gang banging? I knew what the mob was.
Like, what is that?
It was like, I grew up around Italians, so I know what that is, but I don't know this gang. Like, they got us like Raiders gear and like all this stuff when we were kids, and they were like, they can't wear that to school.
Yeah.
My dad was like, why not? They were like, gang culture. Gangs?
Gang culture, what do you mean?
What is gangs? They didn't know shit about that. So it's like, my first boyfriend was murdered though. So it's like, it didn't matter like how hard they tried to like move us away from things and keep us, it still hit home.
Right. Just because you don't know about it, don't make it not real.
And you can put your kids in a bubble, and they still gonna be affected by this world.
Right.
And that was just like, I know my parents were like disappointed. Like, man, we got her all the way out here, and she still found herself a crib. Like, okay.
Yeah. Let's speak about that. Like, how did that affect you? With your first boyfriend passing away, rest in peace to your first boyfriend. Or your boyfriend. How did that?
Well, I was so young. I was young. It affected me to where even now, present day, I struggle. Like, I don't think they think that I think about them the way that I do. Mm-hmm. Like, I kind of keep people at a distance until it's like, fuck, man, I really care about you, man.
Yeah.
Because I think about them not making it.
Yeah.
I think about them not making it more than they think that I think about it. I think about death a lot. because it started hitting me really hard, like really young. Because he shouldn't have had to die like that. It shouldn't have happened to him, but it did, and it does change you. It changes you. So
did you know that it had because I'll speak from personal experience. As a youngster, you really don't have the capacity to really process it, really. You know what I mean? Like in the way of like, oh, this is what this feeling is. This is what this emotion is. This is why I'm doing this. This is the whys, the whys. Well, I didn't. Did you later on in life look back and be like, oh, this affected this?
For sure, but it's because like I lost my grandma and like a couple like pivotal people right before that. Like all my grandparents passed away, so I kind of really had a grasp on death early. But as far as like how I treated my chosen people, because you don't choose your family, right? But like my chosen people, I was like I couldn't let relationships end. And things like that. I would hold on to people real tight, like even if they weren't good to me, or like I hold on to people really way longer than I should. And it affected me for a long time. Like people would treat me like trash.
Because you knew that what could be a possibility.
Yeah.
It's a possibility you're not going to be here tomorrow.
So I would hold on to people real fucking tight, like real tight. Especially since the last time I had spoke to him, we were kind of like on the outs, and then he like left me a voicemail because I had a pager. So he fucking pager, and dinosaurs live too. No, he left me a voicemail, and I remember listening to it and laughing at it, and I deleted it.
Ah, shit.
And so I just kind of know that it affected me in a way where I just never wanted to feel that feeling again. I would always do this thing where if we weren't good, I would try to fix it. Like if I argue with my friends, let me fix it. Because if you get into a car accident or something happens to you, I just don't want that to be the last time I talk to you.
Yeah.
Like I didn't really feel like we were good, like when he passed, but he came to me, I believe in dreams and stuff. I know a lot of people probably don't, they probably think it's woo woo, but he came to me the day that he like passed, like I went to sleep and he came to me in my dreams. And over the years, he came to me in my dreams.
Really?
Before. Yeah. But I dreamed about him passing away too. And I told him that.
Really?
I dreamed like 5 days before he passed. I was like, you better be careful. Because I had a dream about your funeral.
Did you guys have like, as a mature, older person, you went through these experiences, do you realize or do you see that you guys had a different kind of connection? Did you have a different connection with him? Like it was a special connection? Because why would the visits and you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I think according to what his family said, I was really special to him.
Okay.
And they put me like in his obituary and stuff like that as like a real special girl and stuff like that. But he felt really unloved. He had started gangbanging really, 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 really young. His mom was like 13 when she had him.
Okay.
But I knew that I was really, really special to him. And I knew that he felt like I was like a soft place, like a really soft place to land. So I knew he felt really like something deep for me. But him coming to me over the years let me know like, oh, so you really felt this way. Like this isn't, he was young, but it was like, I knew he really like loved me deep.
Yeah.
Like he really did. But a part of me feels like I don't know who I would be if he hadn't passed.
Yeah.
And that kind of that part of me makes me sad because I'm like, I don't know what I would have been. Because it wasn't the best relationship. It was super toxic.
Yeah.
Super. I was young, but it would have been crazy.
Yeah. But
crazy
when we're young, we are toxic. You know what I mean? Like because we know better in certain senses, but this is what we know and we're just doing this. And like, I'm gonna argue with you because this is cute and you'll be back. Like we're toxic in nature as kids. Like we're little dum-dums. You know what I mean? Like we're kind of stupid at times.
Yeah.
But it's interesting that he came to visit you and he's often visited you throughout life because I think even you're a special person, and I said you handle things with care. I think he's still coming to you for comfort.
Yeah. Well, he brings me comfort. Yeah.
And even in that life, the afterlife, he's still seeking you like, let me go visit my girl real quick. Like, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
There's a reason, like, yeah, maybe for you, but sometimes I also think it's for them. Like, let me go get my comfort real quick, and then I'm gonna go back on, let me do my check-in. That's very important.
That's interesting. I didn't even think about it like that. Because I don't think about it from his side at all. Like I think I tried to stay away from that idea of it. I think that he watches me and then he's like, I know you're gonna be upset. I know you're upset. And when he passed, it was like, I'm okay though. Because he used to call me on the phone all the time.
Yeah.
He used to call me all the time. So he called me in my dream and was like, I'm okay. It's okay. And I was like, okay. So when I woke up, I told my mom, like, he called me in my dream. He called me and she was like, okay. And for her, she was like, I know what that means. And that made her feel okay.
Yeah.
And then there was a time in 2009 where I was like spiraling. Like,
okay.
My life was just like, felt like it was out of control. Like right before I met Jason. And he hit me up and was like, what are you doing? Get your shit together. You're tripping. You're tripping. I'm disappointed in you. You're tripping. And then after that, I like snapped out of it. And then I got a camera and like shit got better.
Damn, so funny that. So there's an instance. There's an incident there in 2009 where Jason seen you and was like, no, I see more in you and you're better than this. And there are no excuses. Like, get up, get your shit together.
No, that was my ex-boyfriend that came to me in the dream that said that.
Jason, he said that. His name was Jason?
No, his name was Ronell.
Oh, I thought you said Jason.
I was like, no, Jason in 2009 was a fucking totally different person. Are you kidding me?
But it still fits the bill because that brother came to you to do what you're doing to other people.
Yeah.
Where you're saying, nah, like we can't have these excuses. We can't just sit here. We can't chill.
Yeah.
Pull yourself up.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit's fucked up.
For sure.
Dang.
For sure.
And that's also funny that civil rights photographs brought you into one of the photography, the first thing, that art form there, and you being a person that's about your community and about your people now.
It's funny that you say that because I be talking to my mom. Like, I'll randomly call her. I'm like, Mom, why wasn't you a Black Panther? And she was like, Tiffany, do you know how old I am? It wouldn't have been possible, Tiff.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I don't understand why y'all was just sitting around not doing nothing. I was like, y'all was the wrong type of Black, man.
Yeah,
She'd really be on, like, she's like, Tiff, I don't know why you're like this. I don't know why you're like this. I'm like, I'm like this because of y'all. Like, y'all raised me, so... Yeah, but her and my dad, I'd be on their head about it. Like, y'all was too cool for school. Y'all niggas was kicking it,
y'all was supposed to be helping us, man.
How was y'all not activists? I call them about the most random things, though. They be so annoyed. I'm like, y'all was outside when the Summer of Sam was just running around. Like, 'cause my dad was in New York and stuff. And they were like, why do you do this to us? Like, 'cause that's what you guys had kids for us to annoy you. So.
Dude, that is so funny. With that, being a photographer, what is the space like right now for a photographer, as in, is it just snapping? I know it's not just snapping photos. That's not the ceiling. That's not the height of it. There's so many more opportunities in being a photographer. Well, let's talk about that stuff.
Well, with being a photographer, initially I just wanted to be in the room. And then it's branched off into so many other things because now I have like a coffee table book, and then I did another coffee table book. So you can become a published author, which technically now I'm a published author.
Talk about the coffee table book. What is it called? Let's talk about the latest.
Well, the latest one is The Archive, and it literally is a body of work that celebrates the pop out with Kendrick Lamar, and it features all of my favorite people, all of some of the greatest artists that I've ever worked with, which is like obviously Jason Martin's like my friend. And, G Perico is in it. The Whoops, Meet the Whoops. You have Jay Worthy. TF is in it. Kendrick's obviously in it. Schoolboy Q. J-Rock's in it. Like all of Black Hippie technically is in it. So it's like all the West Coast. All the West Coast artists are in it. But then it also has a moment where it flashes backwards, and you have some of the young photos of all those artists.
That's the part about it that I of course, the pop out is dope in itself. It's just a legendary classic moment in our life. But the pullback, like the reckoning, like no, this is where it started. Look at where they were. Look at this, and now look at this. And being able to have those comparisons are such a good reality check, like of a mirror, like, okay, I can be proud.
Yeah.
Look at what I came from. Sometimes you'll see yourself so much in the mirror, you don't see the change.
Exactly.
Until somebody shows you something old of you.
Yeah.
Or reminds you of something that you used to do. And I think the archive does such a good job of that. I don't know if that was the intention, but dope.
It wasn't. When I first decided I was going to do another book, I was like, oh, I'm just going to document the pop out, and everybody's posting their photos on social media. And my whole thing is like ownership. You need to own your photos, and posting everything that you have on social media is by far, no offense to anybody, the dumbest thing that you can do, because Instagram owns your photos.
Okay.
you don't own your photos now. Anybody can take them, repost them, do whatever they want with them. I'm not really for that. I worked hard on that. Those are my photos.
Yeah.
So initially when I started out, it was just to put something together so I could have all the photos in one place and I own my photos. And then I was like, well, I'm fortunate enough to have been there when all these people did the Power 106, Powerhouse and all that stuff. And they were all little babies and everyone was just starting out. So I have those photos of everyone being young and stuff. So I was like, well, I can include this in this body of work and everyone could have this moment where they look back. And this was me leaving the pop out. This is the thought that I'm having. And then days later, they shot the video. I got a call from, I call her Mama Westbrooks.
Okay.
So it's Morgan Westbrook's mother. And she was like, they're shooting the video. Well, Morgan's coming with the bikes. You know, I can get you in there. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
And I was like, for sure.
Yeah, do that.
So I was like, okay, so cool. I'm gonna get that. I didn't know those photos were gonna be as cool as they were. So then they continued the story along with the actual journey of the song to kind of push that whole thing and kind of like puts a nice little bow on it to round out the archive. But it turned into something else by the end of it, but I was able to go back and look and things like that and include CeCe in the book and her images and her likeness and people that aren't here anymore, like Fat T, who used to be with us with Diamond Lane, and add those little touches of love.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a special book. I love it a lot. It took a lot of man hours. I was in school while I was putting it together, so it was a lot going on, but I've just been working on it. There's a lot of iterations of it. And it's just, I love it a lot. It's a piece of my heart for sure.
Something that you're proud of.
Yeah, 100%.
How do they get access to it? Where can they go to get the book?
It's actually on my website. So justrockphotography.com, and it's in the shop section. I do have a big version of it, which I believe is 13 by 11, and that is a collector's edition.
Okay.
And that one does come with a certificate of authenticity. I'm really big on photography being recognized as fine art, and not just because everyone has camera phones, everyone wants to call themselves a photographer. I'm not for that. It needs to be treated like what it actually is. Photography, it's an art form, but it needs to be respected just like painters paint and people draw, and that's respected off top. Photography isn't treated the same way, but we all know a Gordon Parks image. You know what I mean? We know fine art when we see it, and it's just now being recognized and sold at Sotheby's. How is Gordon Parks images just now being sold at Sotheby's when we all know the picture of the lady and the woman standing under the sign, and like there's images that just live in your brain, but it's still not respected by the right people as fine art. We don't treat it like fine art. Well, this book, the big one, is a collector's edition. The people that really want to collect a piece of art is $700. And I'm not coming down on the price. That book is not for sale. It does come with, like I said, a certificate of authenticity from me. But I did do a mini version that's slightly more affordable for the people that just want a piece of the pop out, a piece of the archive. It's same book, it's just much smaller, a little bit more compact, and that one's $200.
I believe in setting your own value. You set the value of your work. You tell what I believe, this is what I feel this is, and don't be afraid of that. Like, nah, this is art. You're buying a piece of art that you can have forever. This will last forever. What are some of the aspirations that you have that you want to, what you want to do with your art, with your photography? Do you have any events coming up? I know there's some exhibitions coming up that you're a part of.
Yeah, I've done. Do you want me to wait?
Yes. When Deja comes back, I'll tell her to close the door. I don't know, maybe the door is closed.
No, it's open. Deja, close the door.
Can you close the door? No.
Right here, the one with the music.
Thank you.
The music coming out.
Okay, let's say that again.
Okay.
So I know that there is a exhibition, maybe multiple exhibitions that you're a part of that I want to talk about, because it gives people who are photographers the idea, or people that want to be photographers, the other avenues that are out there for photography that they may not even be thinking about.
Yeah, I believe that Well, I actually love doing exhibitions because I love any opportunity to show my work.
Yeah.
So that's always fun. I do have an exhibition coming up in February, actually, with Isaac Paleo. He actually does a lot of Griselda's cover art. So anytime you see like the paintings with the eye in the middle of the forehead, I think he's done like Tupac and Biggie and a bunch of like wrestlers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's done that for Griselda and Westside Gun and everybody. He's curating a show for photography, so I'll be featured in that one. It's not going to be any hip hop artists or anything like that. It's going to be a different piece. So I'm really excited for that. That's coming up. But exhibitions are a really good way just to have your work on display. So I love doing that. I did one last year for the 25th anniversary of Girlfriends.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that was awesome. One of the pictures actually from the archive from the book is actually featured in that showing. It was two girls when I was in Watts for the second half of the shoot for Kendrick that were just like, they were just really, really cute girls. I thought they were dressed really, really cute, and they had a really vibrant energy about them. I felt like there was a lot happening around us.
Okay.
We were like just waiting for them to start shooting and stuff like that. But some of the people that were visitors, they just were kind of, I don't feel like they were handling people properly.
Okay.
Just to my liking.
Yeah.
Everyone else was really gracious. Excuse me, thank you. You know, but it's like they weren't treating the residents and stuff like that. And I was just like, taking pictures of the people that I know lived in the area and were around the area. And I was like, can I take a picture of you guys? And they were like, yeah. So when they posed for it, I was like, perfect. It's a great shot.
Yeah.
So that's actually in the book. But I had sent a bunch of photos to be submitted for that exhibition. And Golden Brooks, she played Maya on Girlfriends, actually selected that photo for the exhibition. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So this exhibition that's coming up, where is it going to be?
It's going to be in Los Angeles, I believe. I don't know the exact address. I've been posting the flyer recently. We just got the details for it. But it's going to be February 5th through the 15th, I believe. And my piece will be for sale. So amongst others, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like, that's dope. I just love, I'm just learning shit. You know what I mean? I'm just learning, getting to meet people, learning about different aspects of life. And it's just so interesting having these conversations and being 45 and still learning new shit from people and meeting amazing people. Meeting amazing people. How big of a let me say it like this. How important is conversation and social skills in photography? And getting those contracts, getting those jobs, and getting in those rooms.
You know, I don't get contracts.
Okay.
I don't get any of that stuff. I haven't learned that part of the business yet.
Okay.
Only because I usually reach out to the artist directly. That's how I do my thing.
Okay.
And I'm very fortunate, and I'm in a male-dominated space. And I'll be honest, artists choose with their eyes.
Okay.
They usually see that it's me, and they'll be like, yeah, pull up to the studio.
So a little bit of pretty privilege.
I'm not gonna, and I don't even look at myself as like, oh man, I'm a pretty girl. But it's like, I'll be stupid. I'll be lying if I said anything else.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not, come on, man. I know how this shit go. But at the same time, you still gotta show up and perform. You still gotta be who you are too.
Right.
So I get in the room and then people be like, oh, this nigga cool. Okay, cool. She cool.
Right.
She cool. She the homie. Like, yeah, I'm the homie when I pull up. You thought it was gonna be something else. You not. No, what's up? What's what we doing in here?
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm cool. But then they get their photos and they're always like, okay, she tight.
Right.
Okay.
Well, let's talk about like the male-dominated industry that you work in, and being in a space where you need to be safe and this and that, and protect yourself and have your boundaries. Do you have times where you speak to other women about those things, like how to help them navigate those arenas? And I'm not saying you've seen anything happen, but do you tell like women in the field, like, hey, make sure you operate this way. This can be frowned upon, or anything, like do's and don'ts?
No, because typically the women that I meet now have already been doing what they've been doing for a minute, because there isn't that many.
Okay.
So they've already kind of figured out their lane. Like, there's another female photographer, but she shoots mostly like basketball players.
Okay.
But everyone kind of has their own way of doing their thing. I don't know that many of them personally to be able to have those kind of conversations with them, nor would I would have to know what they're up to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's never that where I have these like big sister moments. I don't usually have.
So there's
those.
not really like that sister connect. Like, I was thinking, because it's so far and few between, that when you would see another young lady, like, it would be like, I see you. Like, no.
No, it's never that. I get more love really from like other male photographers.
Okay.
Usually. I've had a lot of dudes like look out, like in different aspects. Like I have a homeboy that does a lot of stuff and he's like, well, I get a discount here, so if you ever need anything, and I've used the hell out of his discount.
Yeah.
He'll be like, pull up. I'm like, they're gonna pulling up. I need some
there.
stuff. Yeah. So I've had that. I've had another person be like, yo, I'll teach you how to shoot film. I'll teach you how to do this. I'll teach you how to do that. So you kind of figure your way through that. But as far as like females go, I feel like women can be real standoffish.
Okay.
Women are real guarded. I would love for there to be like some sort of real sisterhood, but I feel like people kind of mess with who they mess with, and that's it. I do know some tight females. I do know some dope females, but they don't usually operate in the hip hop space. Like my friend Delaney, she's an incredible photographer. She's who I did my first exhibition with. She shoots women predominantly.
Okay.
And she's incredible. She's from New Orleans. She's like 27. She calls me and asks me the funniest thing. She'll be like, how was 9/11? Because she's 27.
Oh my God.
And
so
like,
she's trying to age you.
No, but she don't be playing. She be dead serious.
Oh, really?
She'd be like, was the Nancy Kerrigan thing, was that like really a big deal? Was that really a thing? I'm like, yeah.
Tanya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan.
Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, we didn't have that much stuff going on. She's like, so OJ, tell me about it. Where were you? And I'm like, bro, I was a kid. Dude.
Super inquisitive about history.
But I love when she asks me these questions. But she's one of my favorite people, and I met her at a very pivotal time, and she changed my life in so many different ways. And she's an incredible photographer, but does the polar opposite of what I do.
Yeah,
she's more editorial. She makes people pose, and she shoots strictly like women. She'll dream about an idea, and then I got to do this thing.
That's dope.
Like she's amazing.
So what did she do that was pivotal in your life that helped you in your life that you were touching on a little bit?
So someone had told this gallery owner named David about me. I did an interview for him for his gallery, and then he was like, well, I have an idea, and I think you should do an exhibition, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, cool. And then ended up doing it with Delaney. He was like, well, I want you to do it with Delaney. You guys figure out a concept and work together on this thing and make it work. And I was like, all right, I don't know this girl that you're setting me up with or whatever. She calls me and she's really organized, just has her stuff together, has decks and ideas and concepts. And I was like, you're on the ball. Like, I like you. Like, I don't know you from nowhere, but I like you. And there was something about her that was like, CeCe would want me to do this, and it was right when CeCe had passed. She had passed like a couple months before, and I was real broken. Like I was like I had a good day was taking a shower. Yeah, you know, like so I didn't want to do anything. I wasn't even talking to people that were like close to me on a regular basis. Like literally a good day was like if I got up and showered that day. And Delaney would call, and I'm like, I like your energy, man. I like your spirit. You don't disrupt me. You're not messing up my peace. You're not making me angry. I'm going to go with this. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it. Yeah. And so I went forward with it. And like I said, just it's such a blessing. Yeah. Such a blessing. And then recently, this year and last year, we started hanging out just more on like a personal note and like regularly just hanging out. And she does things and says things that I know CeCe would find funny. And I'm like, she sent you to me is what happened. Like that she knew so I was like needing you. Interesting, like how from beyond people are taking care of you. Like your people are still here, like making sure that Tiffany is okay and you have the people you need in your life. Yeah. Yeah, like in a weird way. And like I haven't been to New Orleans, and she's on me all about. That's where she's from. She's on me. You got to come down here. You got to come down here. I was like, no, you guys are too like woo woo. I feel like it's bad enough that me and you are like connected the way we are. I was like, I'm scared of New Orleans. Yeah, like it's gonna be too much. Like I don't know what's the next level to this shit. Yeah, but I love her. You about to have me move up out here for like, real. Like she's just the best person. But yeah, polar opposites as far as like our shooting style. But she's cold. She's one of the best that I know. Women that's doing it is Delaney. Then there's Cheyenne. Like I know a couple females that are like really amazing at what they do, and black women at that. Okay, so how do we Delaney? Is it just Delaney? Delaney George. Delaney George. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then I'll try to
promote that in here too, because
please
she sounds
do.
amazing.
She's incredible. I love her so much. She's a force, man.
Dude,
she is a force to be. I love her so much.
Let's go. Delaney George is next on here. You know what I mean?
She's gonna be like, Tiffany. No, I love her. I love her.
So what's next for Just Rock? What's next?
Oh man, I'm really thinking about my next book, which is like, I don't know why I'm torturing myself like this, because it's so much work doing a book. But I recently did a show for the blog era. Even though I feel like it's a little premature, I just want to have all the work in one place. Okay. I've done a book for studio sessions. It was small. It was my first attempt at doing a book. But I think it's time to just do another book. I love the archive. That's my baby, but I think it's time to do another book. Good. Yeah, I want to do another one of those. Obviously, I want to do another show. I was talking to Delaney actually about it, because I want to do my first solo show this year. But I want it to be, it's got to be ignorant though.
It's got to be hidden.
Yeah, I got to go crazy.
Okay.
I got to go crazy. I got to do it for I just got to do it.
You got all the damn connections to have it go crazy.
You know.
Synergy.
See, but you know, people do this thing where it's like, all she got to do is make a phone call. All she got to do is make a phone call. I make the phone calls. I make the phone calls. You guys got to say yes. You have to you work with me on this. Like, it's not just making the phone calls.
I highly doubt that you have an event that you're throwing and that you're doing for yourself.
Don't say the thing. Move on to the next. Go to the next one. Before you go to the next question.
Why? Has it happened before?
They don't.
Okay.
We're talking about the prima donnas.
Oh man.
You talking about the?
Yeah.
If I'm not being paid.
Oh.
We're not talking about the prima donnas, are we?
Oh, shoot.
I love them.
But they can be a little bit.
Are you kidding me?
Self-centered at times.
Who's going?
Yeah, who's going to be there?
Who's going to be there? I'm not doing it.
Lie.
I'm not doing it. I love them. I do, my little babies. I love them all.
Yeah.
But they are all prima. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. They're all prima donnas.
Okay.
They are all. Each and every one of them. I love that they are that way.
You know what's the best? What's like? If you know someone's a prima donna, do it without them.
You have to do it.
And then, so the thing is, like, prima donnas be like, wait, that could have been me. Why wasn't I there?
So they still all went to go play in the sandbox, did they?
Yeah. Exactly.
Without me.
Yeah. And look at how it's going. Look at what it's doing.
We told you.
We told you about this. Oh man.
No, I laugh every time, but I'm like, the thing is you have to do what you're doing because you're doing it for you. You have to know your why.
Yeah. Everything
I do is because I said I wanted to do it. It literally has nothing to do with nobody else. Nothing I do is because anybody else. If I do a book, it's because I want to. If I'm taking these photos, it's because I want to. If I don't work for a year, it's because I don't want to. Everything I do is because I feel like doing. It's not because of nobody else.
But outside of because I want to, what is your why?
My why initially is because I love hip hop.
Okay.
I really do. I love hip hop so much. I love our culture so much. I love the way we dress. I love the way we present. I love the storytelling. I love that we used to tell stories. But hip hop used to be like, as a kid, everything.
Yeah.
It's everything to me.
I really feel like we're getting back to it out here. Like, I feel I've been hearing music, I've been hearing things like, oh shoot, like this kind of reminds me of the feeling I had then, listening to some of Doe's stuff and some of the artists he's working with. Like, damn, I didn't know about this artist. Damn, I didn't. Like, it sounds like they're making music because they like it. They're making music not because they want to make some money. And who is an artist that you pay attention to right now? Because you're a hip hop, you're way more of a hip hop head than me. Who is somebody that you appreciate and that you listen to?
Well, obviously, I'm a Kendrick fan. Like, I'm a Kendrick stan, like day one, like Kendrick, obviously. But as far as like the newer artists or like artists that people don't really know that I like listen to, I listen to a lot of Slumlord Trill. I listen to TF.
Damn, TF in another interview. Everybody's talking about TF.
I listen to TF. TF is hard.
Super dope.
TF is hard. But I'm like the type of person though too, because I'm really good for a repeat. Like give me and if I love it, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it so hard. I still listen to Blue Lips, the fucking Schoolboy Q.
Yeah. Schoolboy Q, dope.
That album though, stuck. I'm stuck on. I love that album. Like I'm stuck. If I'm like getting ready, I'm gonna put that on, no skips. I'm listening to that. I'm on that. That's what it is. But yeah, I'm that person. Like if I love like today, all day today, I was listening to Kanye, and then I switched to Kendrick.
Okay.
The Mr. Morale, and
Yeah.
like I be stuck on stuff, and this is where I'm at with it. I know everybody's listening to A$AP Rocky. I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm gonna check it out.
Check it out.
But yeah.
Game dropping. Documentary 3.
Ooh, here's the thing. I heard it.
I heard a little
I
snippet
heard
of it.
it.
And
I
that
heard
shit
it.
is fucking stupid good.
I heard it. See, because he put out the mixtape, the drama tape. I didn't even know that was coming. I heard it a day before they put it out. I was like, okay, this is tight. But I don't want people to listen to this and then not listen to the album, because the album is insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
And I'm just doing interviews and I'm hearing it in the background. I really like,
no.
if that is that it? Oh my God.
I'm a Game fan, like stood in line, like, and I had sounds in my car when he first dropped.
Dude.
Like I was like, oh my God. Like, no, I'm a real Game fan. So for me, it's right up there with the first one. For me, I'm gonna sound biased though.
Yeah, but I don't give a damn. From what I've just heard in the distance, I'm like, oh shit.
Nah, this
like
nigga game rapping his ass off. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. This nigga game rapping his ass off. That nigga going crazy.
Man.
He's going crazy.
Can't
The
wait.
mixtape is tight. The mixtape is tight. No, trust and believe. That shit goes crazy. But the album, no. Ooh, niggas is not ready. That's my opinion. I think the shit is nuts.
Right.
I feel like I hope he really does get all that he deserves that's coming with that shit, because that shit goes crazy.
E40 dropping soon.
I love 40.
Like what?
I love 40.
40,
I love him. I love him. My
Tyler,
favorite thing about
Tyler.
shooting him is the fact that he actually talks like how he raps. My favorite thing about E40 is that he actually talks how he raps. I remember the first time I was at a video shoot and it was him and Vince Staples and G Perico, and they were talking. And this nigga, he's talking. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh my God, you can't believe this. Like,
Yeah.
he literally, it's the same.
It's him. He's an original person.
Dude, there's nothing like him. There's nothing like being around him or Snoop. When I met Snoop for the first time, I was like, oh my God. I kept having to like do this. Like, I was like, Snoop is here.
Yeah.
He's here. He looked at me. Like, that was like, I don't get starstruck because I don't act like weird or anything like that. But that was like, okay, you did something right in life, kid.
There you go.
You did something right
There
in
you
life,
go.
because this is like what you were talking about. And you're in a studio with him. You're shooting. Like, this is amazing. Like, you're doing the thing. So I don't take none of it for granted. Like, my life is insane. Like, I've been very, very blessed. Like, over the years, I've been very, very blessed. But yeah, him, E40, Mike Epps. I've met so many different people, and I'm like, childhood dreams. I be sending stuff to my brother, like, guess who I shot today? Like, when I shot Jim Jones, I like hit my brother in the middle of the night, like, nigga, I shot Jim Jones.
Right.
And he's like, are you serious? I sent him the pictures. He was like, nigga, you cold.
Cole in the studio.
Couldn't believe it.
In the
He
studio.
just couldn't believe it. He was like, this is crazy. I was like, I know. I can't believe me. Like,
Yeah.
I can't believe me. I did this. Because I'll usually just think a thought, and I'm like, I'm going to make that happen this year. And then I'll make it happen.
So what's the thought you thinking? Who's next? Who do you want?
Oh, man. Who do I want to shoot?
Number one.
I don't know if I want to say it.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to say it, only because you know how it's like you just don't want to touch the sun, man. Kanye West is like, I love Kanye. I don't care what nobody, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, he's got me through some really difficult fucking times in my life. I don't give a fuck. Kanye West. Him, I think Travis Scott is brilliant. I think his first out, I think Rodeo was incredible. And I love Houston. Shout out to Killer Leon in Houston, because that's
There you
like,
go.
that is my guy. Like, I
Yeah.
love that guy. Every time I go to Houston, it's love. He takes care of me, looks out. And I shot him. He's a legend in Houston. So Travis Scott, love Travis.
Saying Kanye and Travis. That's dope.
Yeah, Kanye,
Yeah.
Travis.
Because it's going to be an
Obviously-
experience as well. It's not just going to be, it's going to be a whole thing. you know when you go around them, it's not just going to be, you're not going to know what to expect. You're just going to be like, let's go, run a gun.
Yeah, because everybody else is like, I done shot like, I have Kendrick photos. And then I met him when he was really young and like all of like TDE and all that, like Doechii. Oh my God, Doechii. I would love to shoot Doechii. Oh my God, she's incredible.
I think so
She's
too.
Incredible. Oh my God, I love her so much.
I think like, not even just that she's incredible, I think she has like such a shootable like photography, like
that skin.
Element, that skin. And I saw her on Joe Budden with no makeup on. To me, that made me so happy and proud. Like, look at our sister up here with no makeup, like just looking beautiful. And that's like the definition of beauty. Like, look at her.
She's stunning.
Amazing.
She's stunning. But I saw her at Camp Flog Gnaw. Tyler too. Tyler is sick. But she is magnificent on stage. She is just another force, man. She's incredible. Her, Doja Cat. These women are incredible. There are some incredible artists out here. I would love to shoot any of them, like honestly, but Doechii, cold. I love her project.
It's just a beginning. Just a fucking beginning.
Like seriously, like man, yeah. I love everything TDE does though too, so that's a whole other thing. Like they don't really miss.
Yeah.
They don't miss. But yeah, there's some Kanye though.
He's the one.
He's a legend.
He is. Nothing. It's not taken away from his legacy. He's just doing what he's doing. But what I know of him, like, yeah, for sure.
Like he's done the thing to me that is necessary as far as like being a Black American, is like saying that you want to do something and then doing it, because he made himself a billionaire and now we've seen it be done. Almost twice, I think. Right. So it's like, how important is that visually to see someone where you have people, houseway, he's crazy, he's being houseway.
So you denied him to the point where you guys scavenged off of him. You said he couldn't do it, but when he did it, you scavenged his body.
And then
vultures.
And the thing about it is, like, they keep trying to do things and people don't even know where stuff comes from. Like when people were wearing those Cruel Summers, the heels, the Giuseppe Zanottis, a lot of the girls don't even know that those were Kanye West designs. Y'all don't even realize what you be wearing on your feet be Kanye. Yeah. And have no idea that they've been picking him apart for years, stealing his sauce for years. That man is a genius. I don't care what he does. The fact that he's made the music that he's made, as the catalog he has, just as a producer, you can't touch him. Then to make the music, you can't touch him. Then to go into fashion, you can't touch him. He took so much real estate space for Adidas in the stores. Like my whole life, I had never seen Adidas garnered that much space. Nike got pushed to the side, and it was Adidas walls. Like I was like, man. He changed the landscape of fashion. Mm-hmm. Y'all were copying. Nike had to make that ugly ass Nike Roosh because he made those fucking Yeezys, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, are you kidding me? So it's gonna happen. So that's gonna happen for sure. I feel it. It's gonna happen, and it's like dope. So before we get out of here, is there anything that you want to talk about in particular, a messaging that you want to give to the people? We talked about the archive. What is your favorite part about this book that you like? My favorite part about the book? What stands out the most to you? Oh man, I don't even know. I don't know, but shout out to DJ Head who brought me. Shout out DJ Head 10 times. Whichever camera I have to look down the barrel at. Shout out to DJ Head, because without Head and Solace, I wouldn't have been at the pop-out. I want y'all to know that, because Solace and Head made sure that I was in the building. They made sure that I had a press pass, and I was the only black woman photographer. Boom. Let's be clear about that, because there weren't very many black photographers, but as far as black women. Gina. Oh, Gina no, Views. Gina's in the book. Let's shoot her out. Let's shout out Gina Views. Oh, shout out Gina for sure. And what DJ Head are doing, and DJ Head with his charity. Oh, Effective Immediately. Effective Immediately is amazing. Head doing the charity. That was a surprise to me. Head actually called me on New Year's. That's how I spent my New Year's Eve. Was on the phone with him while he was in Africa. That cover, that shit is crazy. Right? The kids, they're just a bunch of good kids, you know? Just a bunch of kids, just a bunch of people, you know, from our area. From our section, just doing their thing.
Oh, Storm. Shout out Storm. Like
An
she's
amazing talent.
Like this year, 2020.
The Storm's all in here. There are a couple females that are in here actually. Cuzzo's is in here, but Storm's in here. Gina with the whoops.
With the whoops.
With the little whoops. Just a bunch of good kids from Compton in Los Angeles. I actually love this book. YS, he's so precious. I see how I am with them. Oh, he's so precious.
Like little kids, little babies.
But see, YS be calling me old as hell. Don't even realize it though. He's so sweet, but he's like 25. So yeah, they are like little babies. But yeah, there's so many parts of this book that I actually like really, really love because I can remember being there like in the moment. But it was really special. It was dope to be the only like photographer on stage the entire time that they were doing the rehearsal.
Yeah.
Because no one else had that kind of access. Because I was there with Head and everyone was a part of his set. So like I had a different type of access. It was amazing seeing everyone and having like little moments with everyone because I'm cool with everybody in my own little way. I'm cool with everybody. So yeah, it was just such a special day, but I don't even have like a favorite photo like that for real. If I'm being honest,
It's all good.
because there's like so many crazy, man.
So many moments.
Yeah,
So many moments.
Even when I was trying to put the book together, I don't know what you're. Why? I mean, you're gonna edit the minute they can't see it from here. That's crazy. I can't really like pick one thing because
No, you don't have to. I was just wondering if there was a moment that just stood out to you, like but you said you were in the moment, in the now. Like it wasn't like you were just caught up in the moment. But
Yeah,
was there
'cause-
anything? Like, I think maybe the pre-rehearsal, the rehearsal photos, and just being on stage with them by yourself.
I think it was getting there.
Getting
when
there?
we started getting there because we didn't know who was gonna be there that day until we got to the venue. At least I didn't. I think Head knew who all was on the bill, but we didn't know who all was gonna make it because things were still being planned and pre-planned. There was like
Yeah.
little to no rehearsal. It was like really fast. Everything was really, really fast. So seeing it kind of come together in real time and then seeing people arrive was like, oh, you here? Oh, you're here too. Oh, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It was different. Like the energy was different. But knowing some of these people for the past, like, 10, 15 years, seeing them, it was just like a feeling of pride. Like my
Yeah.
heart felt so full. Like I know Slumlord Trill and Meet the Whoops, right? But I've seen Trill since like his first thing, like early on. So me and him are like little kids together. So I'm like, oh, this is tight. But when G pulls up, when G Perico pulls up, it's like, yeah, this is where you know
It's
you
on.
had to be here.
It's
yeah, this is what's up. And then Jason, it's like me and Jason been knowing each other obviously since my very first beginning of anything. So it's like, look at everybody's here, everybody here. We really talking.
Yeah.
Now we really fucking kikiing because that's like my nigga, man. Like I really know him for real. But probably when everyone was getting there, it was like, oh, this is tight.
That's
Yeah,
what
we
stood
all
out. Like,
here.
yeah,
Okay, this
it
is
made
how it's
it
supposed
real.
to be. Yeah.
It made it real. Like it was like, okay, here it is.
Yeah, for sure. Super proud though. I was so fucking proud, and it was no issues, no drama. It was nothing like that. It was just like we're all here for one thing, for one reason. That's just to get our moment. We're about to get this shit off. Like we're here to do our jobs, and we about to do what we're supposed to do. And everyone did. Everyone did exactly what they were supposed to do, and it was beautiful to see it. It was amazing, incredible to see it.
Thank you for capturing it.
Yeah,
like
man.
you played a big part in that.
Even seeing
capturing those
Ali,
moments.
like I've been knowing Ali since he was 18, maybe younger than that.
And you guys can have your own copy of this book, The Archive. Just go ahead and go to justrockphotography.com
That's right.
and get your archive book. All these things that she's talking about, look at the look on her face, look at the smile.
Even
It's
I'm
special.
like, yeah, damn, I did this.
It's special. Get your own copy, coffee table book.
Mm-hmm.
We need it. It's a part of history. Be a part of our culture. So this is Reality Check. This is Just Rock. Tiffany, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
And I can't wait to see the Kanye photos that you get.
That's what I'm talking about. Put it out there. Yeah.
Kanye, Travis Hunter, all those is about to happen. I'm really excited for you. I'm happy for you. Thank you. Very appreciative of you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
I love talking to you. You're
Of
so
course.
good. It's just like you like one of the homies too. You already know what it is. Thank you so much for this.
Yeah, thank you. Just Rock. Go get the archive. Damn.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah.